Hey there everybody. Well, another week for the Jets, another blown lead and another loss. 3 straight losses now for the Jets following 3 straight wins. They're 3-5 at the season's midpoint, and in each of these past 3 games the Jets have blown a lead. 14-0 in the second quarter against the Patriots, then they blew a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter last week in Miami, and the Jets led today against the Falcons 17-16 entering the fourth quarter. They lose the game 25-20. Let's look forward for this team. I mean, the second half of the season will not be about making the playoffs for the Jets. It was never going to be about that, even after they had 3 straight wins and they were a feel-good story. 3-5 at the midpoint. The question now becomes, is this team capable of winning enough games, finishing enough wins to save Coach Todd Bowles' job? The Jets have a short week turnaround game coming up Thursday night at home here against the Bills, who are 5-2. They've played pretty well, the Bills have, and the Bills have already beaten the Jets this year. If you look at the rest of the Jets' schedule, I mean, the wins are going to be hard to come by for this team. They have 3 wins right now. Could they get to 6 and save Bowles' job? Are there 3 wins left on the schedule in the final 8 games for the Jets? Can they close 3-5 after starting 3-5, and would that be enough to save Todd Bowles' job after a 5-win season in 2016? If you look at this schedule for the Jets going forward, the Bills are 5-2. Then the Jets visit the Bucs, who are 2-5. The Panthers, they're a 5-win team, 5-3. The Chiefs are 5-2. The Broncos, the Jets have to go out there and play them, but the Broncos right now are 3-3. The Jets go to New Orleans to play the Saints. They're 5-2. There's a home game in December against the Chargers, who are 3-5. That looks like a very winnable game for the Jets at this point. And then the Jets close up in New England for the season finale against the Patriots up there in Foxborough, and the Patriots are now 6-2. So if you look at the remaining 8 games for the Jets, you look at the Bucs game on the road and the Chargers game at home, those are 2 potential wins for the Jets, but where is the 3rd one going to come from, or maybe even a 4th one, in order to get the Jets to 6 or 7 wins? A 7 almost certainly would save Todd Bowles' job. 6 probably, maybe. What about 5? If they go 5-11 again, where does Jets ownership and acting owner Christopher Johnson go in terms of Bowles' job security for next year? Look, the Jets have made some progress. You see it, and the young players are performing better, but this is a young team that continues to struggle to win games, and ultimately the Jets will have to win some more games, presumably, to save Todd Bowles' job, even though a lot of this evaluation in this year, and rightfully so, is about the more nuanced progress of younger players. So season midpoint 3-5, let's see what the Jets can do down the stretch and perhaps save Todd Bowles' job with some pretty challenging games coming up.